Hang on, Slowpoke, old Grunt is on his way! Bro, that dude just yeeted out of that house. This old man still got a bit of pep in his step. He knows how to break it down without breaking a hip. Shout out to my boy, Kurt. Me and him are about to go take on the Slowpoke Well, and we are going to save Azalea Town from Team Rocket. Whoa, I'm excited for today's video. Hey everybody, KingCorphish here, and welcome on back to episode 6 of our Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Egglocke. If you are excited for today's video, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. You know the drill by now, I'm sure of it. If you missed the last episode of this project, episode 5, it was up on the channel on Monday. The schedule of this series is Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. A little bit of a weird schedule, I know, and that's what the schedule is going to be for the time being. So far, we have not missed an episode of the schedule. We've been maintaining daily videos here on the channel between the Pokemon Crystal Egglocke, the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green Soul Link, and the Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow 4-way versus with your boy Frank, Dylan, and Game Boy Luke. There's a lot of content going on the channel right now, and I appreciate every single person who clicks on whatever form of content that I've been putting out onto YouTube, whether it's my channel or another channel. Thank you, everybody, so much from the bottom of my heart for all of the support that you provide. Now, like I said, if you missed the last episode, we went through a cave. I totally remembered that. I'll be 100% with you guys. It's actually been about a week since I've recorded the last episode of the Crystal Egglocke. Ryan life update. I'm sure you guys already knew about all of this because, you know, we've had stuff going up on the channel and on Twitter and all that fun stuff. But Frank and I went to New York for the weekend. So I had to bulk record quite a bit of Pokemon Crystal. So it's been a minute since I've actually recorded any of this project. I do know, however, that this video that you're watching right now started off with a grinding montage. So then that way we can get the rest of the squad up to par because a couple of our mons in our team were actually falling just a little bit behind. So if you missed out on the grinding montage, if you skipped through it, that's totally okay. But for the people who did not see it, or if you missed the last episode, let's do a quick and powerful team recap at the beginning of today's video so then everybody can get all caught up up on what the squad is looking like, because there is quite a bit to go over in between episodes because we started off this video with a grinding montage. But anyways, first things first, I'm the realist. We've got Sans the Pineco here, rocking out level 9 with a bug typing and the moveset of Tackle, Protect, Reflect, and Swift. Next up, we have Loxus here, coming all the way from the Pokemon Emerald Egglocke, rocking out level 13, the electric typing and the moveset of Tackle, Growl, and Thundershock. And I want to give a massive shout out to Kachiro, who is a member here on the channel, an awesome person in this community, very talented artist. They drew a little bit of fan art for the Pokemon Crystal Egglocke, and it means absolutely everything to me. I love seeing your guys' talents and creativity, especially when you take time out of your day to do something for me, for a project that I'm putting my all into. It means so much. It really lets me know that you guys are enjoying the project, and I just love seeing your guys' creativity. I think I already said that, but whatever. I love seeing guys' talent, creativity, uniqueness, and just a lot of stuff. And I would love to get to showcase more stuff like that. So if you do want to make fan art or a fan video or even just submitting whatever, go for it. Send it to me on Twitter. My social should be on the layout. It would mean the world to me because I just have the biggest smile on my face whenever I see things like that. But here's Kachiro's fan art of Loxus right there. Seriously, Kachiro, I need to tell you right now, my dude, you're insanely talented. This is adorable. I love this to death. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for making fan art for this project. It means absolutely everything to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's just get some hype for Kachiro in the comments of today's video. So if you're watching at this point of the episode, comment down below Kachiro hype or hearts or just something. That's the coolest thing to me. Thank you so much, my dude. It means the world. Next up, we have Tamara here, and I've been saying it wrong this whole time. This seems to be the episode of updates, apparently. You guys told me, specifically Tamara in the comments told me that I've been pronouncing her name wrong this whole time. It's actually Tamara, and I'm very sorry about that. I'm honestly terrible at my job. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. I'm very, very deeply sorry. I'm going to try my best to say Tamara from now on if you prefer me to, but at this point, Tamara is honestly just stuck in my brain. So we're going to rock out with Tamara. But if I mistake it, I'm very sorry. But, I mean, they're already used to it. Tamara already knows what's up. They've been around on the channel for a couple months at this point. Maybe even longer. But I do recognize her name. She's been around recurring on the channel for a couple months. And it means the world to me to see a lot of you guys coming through and showing up and showing out with all of the support you guys provide. Seriously, thank you so much from the bottom of my little Reinhardt. But anyways, we have Tamara here, the Doduo, rocking out a level 10 with the normal and flying typing and the moveset of Growl, Peck, and Pursuit. Look at that. I said that out of order. Just a little bit of a specialty thrown into today's team recap. Next up, we have Noah, the Larvitar here, rocking out a level 10 with the Grok and ground typing, holding the soft stand to power up none of his ground type moves. But if he ever gets a ground type move, I promise you it's going to power that up, and I cannot wait for that day to come. But Noah's moveset at the current state is Bite, Leer, Pursuit, and Sandstorm. Next up, we have Bad Dragon, named after my wee Bad Dragon Knight, into the comments section, rocking out level 9 with the Dragon typing and the moveset of Wrap, Leer, and Thunder Wave. And last but not least, we have the person who we shouted out at today's video. We've got Kachiro, the Coughing, rocking out at level 9 as well with the Poison typing and the moveset of Poison Gas, Tackle, and Smog. Now, I don't know if anybody really picked up on the strategy that they had going into that grinding montage, if you picked it up from that quick and powerful team recap, but I decided to train every mon up who was falling behind in levels up to level 9. I felt like level 9 was the best level to be at right now, because in today's episode of the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Egglocke, we're going to be taking on the Slowpoke Well. Team Rocket is in there right now. They're taking over the premises, and we got to go in there and stop them. So in order to trigger all of that fun stuff, we got to head over to this house right here and talk to this dude. So let me voice him real quick. I'm really excited about this episode, if you couldn't tell. Again, if you're excited, if you're happy that this project is back and swinging pull powerful, hit the like button. Who are you? Ryan, eh? You want me to make some balls? That is a very sensual thing to be doing right now, and I don't know how I feel about that, my dude. Sorry, but that'll have to wait Do you know Team Rocket? Don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Oh, thanks, dude. I really appreciate the assumption right there. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. Again, with the sensual comments. Kurt, I don't know how I feel about this, my dude. This is absolutely... makes me feel kind of uncomfortable. I'll keep it real with you, my dude. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's alluding to Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and Green. 4-way versus. You should go check it out. There will be in the outro of this video. If you want to go check out the brand new project with me, Dylan, and Game Boy, Luke, and Franking, and that's the videos, and guys, that's right. Anyways, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails. For sale. I don't know why I'm adding weird pauses in there. I'm just being really dumb in today's video. I'm having just a lot of fun right now. So, I'm going to go give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Bro, that dude just yeeted out of that house. This old man still got a bit of pep in his step. He knows how to break it down without breaking a hip. Shout out to my boy Kurt. Me and him are about to go take on the Slowpoke Well, and we are going to save Azalea Town from Team Rocket. Whoa, I'm excited for today's video. Oh my goodness, if you're excited for today's video, just hit the like button. It would mean the absolute world to me. Anyways, I know I totally just went back to the Pokemon Center and healed for like the 7th time in a row. But look, man, you can never be too certain when it comes to health and not being tagged up. I do not want any of my mons to go into Slowpoke Well just at all, just being really, really damaged. So anyways, this city right here, Azalea Town, their Pokemon actually sells Charcoal. None of our mons actually have any fire-type moves, so I don't really particularly want a Charcoal just yet. However, I do think we are going to want one in the near future if we do ever have a fire-type on our team, but I don't think that's ever going to happen because we're not going to have any deaths on our team. Aha! I'm throwing that one out there. You got to admit, you got to give me some props. It's actually kind of lit that I went 6 videos so far without a single death. Come on, give me some props. If you watched at this point of the episode, comment down below with some props and credit for yo boy. But anyways, we don't have any Charcoals to need to give to any Pokemon on our squad. We don't have any fire types, so I do want to go ahead and buy a couple of super potions, though. I don't know how many we can necessarily afford. We can get 4 of them. Now, that's actually, we can get 5 in total, but I don't want to spend all 5. So honestly, I'm going to go with some super potions. That's a little bit more cost effective, and our mons don't particularly need super potions quite yet. We're going to go with 10 of them. I know that's $3 grand, and we're only going to rock out with 659 in our pocket now, which isn't the most amount of money, but I think we do need some medication just moving forward. Now, our mons aren't quite a high enough level to need super potions. Super potions always heal for 50, so I think we'll be fine with regular potions for the time being. By the time we get to like Goldenrod, we take on Whitney in the 3rd gym and everything, that's probably when we're going to want some super potions. But we have 18 potions rocking out right now, so we are good. I want to see how many balls that we have, though. We have 4 Pokeballs. We're actually about to be getting an encounter in the Slowpoke Well, which is super exciting. So let's just spend the rest of our money on Pokeballs. We can afford 3 more. So now we have 7 Pokeballs in our bag. Again, that's not the most amount of balls, but I do think that we'll be able to suffice with it. So anyways, I'm going to put Bad Dragon up here in the front of our party. So then that way we can use Thunder Waves to try to catch a mon. Because when you status a Pokemon, it becomes a little bit easier to try to catch it, which is really, really lit. And in the grinding montage, again, if you missed it or if you missed the team crap, whatever, we actually managed to get Thunder Wave on our Bad Dragon, which will help with catching Pokemon. So anyways, here we are in the Slowpoke Well. Let's talk to my boy Kurt real quick. Hey there, Ryan. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him. But then again, I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats. That's what Frank likes to rhyme with floorboard. Shout out to Lil Mo and his brand new mixtape. If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. Why does he keep giving these really sensual comments? That's his 3rd thing in a row now, bro. Jesus. Stop it, Kurt. You're making me uncomfortable. I can't be helped. Ryan, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Well, I guess I am a pretty gutsy boy, to be honest. So here we go is the very first battle against Team Rocket that we have going on right now. Darn, I was standing guard up top when some old goot yelled at me. He was giving really, really dirty comments, and I felt a little bit uncomfortable, so I ran down the stairs. Also, I was startled that much, so I fell down here. I think I'll vent my anger by taking it out on you. That's what you thought, boy, but we are about to destroy you. We're about to destroy your Pokemon. Look at the Team Rocket Grunt sprite in this gen. Look at him. He's going, He is looking powerful. I like that a lot. These games are so cool. I gotta admit, the older graphics, the older games, they have a special quality about them. Like, I will be honest, they're not my particular favorite. I personally think that 6th gen is the best engine, the best graphics. That's, again, just my opinion. I really love Pokemon X and Y. Now, my favorite Pokemon games, though, are Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. So, if you take my favorite gen, and you put it on my favorite engine, and you combine them, that's how you get Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So, those are my absolute favorite games. Whenever people ask me this question, I always say my favorite is Hoenn, but the best, in my opinion, is Johto. I'm referring specifically to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I got to admit, after replaying a bit of Crystal, I'm loving this game so much. And the older sprites, the older graphics, they just have quite a huge charm to them, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, I'm having a great time with this project. If you're having a good time with this project, just hit the like button. It's not super often that you get to watch someone get to play these older games, especially from a kind of sort of blind perspective, to be honest, because these games for the most part are a little bit before my time. I'm a very young person in the Pokemon community for sure, so it's really cool getting to play these games. So I'm going to swap on out to Tamara real quick because the Hoppip is in fact a grass type. We're going to go for a peck, and it should just be super effective and be able to knock out this Hoppip with no problems at all. But I'm very curious what your favorite and best Pokemon game is. Just in your opinion, leave a comment if you're watching at this point of the episode. In case you guys don't know, I absolutely love to read all of the comments that I get on any video that I post or any video that I'm in. I love reading all the comments on the 4-way episodes as well, whether it's on my channel or someone else's channel as well. You're about to send out a Smeargle. Unfortunately, we actually do not have any fighting type Pokemon, so I'm going to send out Loxus because Loxus should be evolving in the next couple of episodes. Holy crap, I just coughed out a lung low-key right there, to be honest. Whatever, I'm having fun in this video regardless. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a Thunder Shock real quick. It's Stab, but not quite super effective. But it is Stab. Mareep's a strong Pokemon. It's going to do almost half, so that's great. This Smeargle is going to go for Sketch. That's slightly terrifying. Enemy Smeargle Sketch Thunder Shock. Now, he has Thunder Shock on his side of the screen, so we are not going to be sending out Tamara against this painting doggy, to be honest. But we just took him out without a problem. Loxus, you absolute powerhouse. You get that experience, my boy. We only need 2 more levels, I believe, until you evolve into a Flaffy, which is powerful. I would love to have a Flaffy before we take on the 2nd gym leader. So anyways, I want to go ahead. Let's just get our encounter right now before we continue to progress in the Slowpoke Cave, because I just love getting encounters. That is my absolute favorite part about Egglocke. So here it is, our encounter for the Slowpoke Well. It doesn't quite matter, but it is a Spearow. So let's go ahead and catch this boy. So then that way, it's actually a female. I'm very sorry for identifying you as a boy, but it's okay because everyone is a boy. Boo. B-O-I. Boys support boys. All right. Yeah, I hope you guys actually know that meme or where it's coming from. So we're going to go ahead and Thunder Wave it. So then that way its status will be a little bit easier to catch. We're going to just go for a wrap real quick. So now we're going to have a little bit of residual damage going on. This shouldn't kill, but it should do a little bit of damage. That's good. We're going to go for a couple more of those. And then we should be set to be able to have the Spearow in low health. And then we can throw a Pokeball and it will be good. So anyways, back on the whole topic. Like I said, the favorite Pokemon games, in my opinion, is Hoenn. The best is Johto, Heart Gold, Soul Silver specifically. So because my favorite engine is the 6th gen engine, X and Y, that's why Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are my favorite Pokemon games out of all of them. I love Hoenn to death, and I just love the 6th gen graphics, the engine. I just love how those games run, how they look, the UI, the models. I really love even like the text, like the font that they have for dialogue and everything, and just including that the cutscenes are beautiful in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I just absolutely love the crap out of those games so much from the bottom of my heart. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, very special place in my heart for that reason. And the story in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it's like they literally took Ruby Sapphire and then just fleshed it out so much. I love it so much. I really love Oris, and I really want to do a playthrough of Oris on the channel sometime soon. I know I did do the cage lock with the heated Mo, shout out to my boy, but we actually weren't able to get to finish that project, unfortunately. I would love to get to do like a full playthrough of Oris sometime soon on the channel, so then that way I can get to experience again. And plus, when I was doing the cage lock with him, I was very much focused more so on like conversation with Mo and the cage lock aspect. By the way, we caught the spear. I'm very happy about that. Let's go. And just kind of, there were more things to focus on than the game. particularly in a solo series, is when I get to actually, like, experience a game almost for its full potential, if that makes sense, you know? Just because I don't have any sort of anyone to banter with, or I don't have, like, a cage lock or a soul link to be focusing on in the back of my mind. I just really love doing these solo series. It's just me and the game. We get to just one-on-one get to play with it. Even when it's a stream series, I'm still a little bit scatterbrained, and it's I have more things to focus on outside of the commentary, the gameplay, if things are running well and all that. But you also have a stream chat that you have to focus on, communicate with, respond to, which I know I'm not the best at responding to chat. That's something I've always been working on. I love interaction, so that is one of my favorite things about streaming for sure. But those are just things that go through your head whenever you're live streaming. Is just kind of there's a lot going on. There's a lot going through your brain. So that's why I really love these solo series, because it really is a chance for me to get to just experience a game uninterrupted almost. You know what I mean? So anyways, what I want to do is I want to go ahead just real quick. We're going to deposit my boy Kachiro. I'm very sorry about that. We are going to be putting you back on the squad very soon, because we're only putting you in the PC, so then that way we can do an egg swap. So we're going to head on over to box 2 real quick. And yeah, we'll save. Bop, bop, bop. And now, let's go ahead and let's go on over to our trusty bop! That was delayed. I'm not quite sure why. Random number generator. In case you haven't figured out what we do so far in this project, we randomly select a number 1 through 20, and that is how we swap out an egg. So let's go ahead. Let's generate. Boom. We got number 4, so it's going to be bwop, right up at the top, which is super exciting. So anyways, the top one's number 1. Of course, we're going to go 2, 3, 4. So there it is. Right there, we're going to withdraw this egg right here. We got the egg. Heck yeah, we got the egg. Now let's go ahead and let's hatch this egg. And we're going to see what our actual encounter is for the Slowpoke Well, because obviously it's not going to be a Spearow. We swap out all of our encounters for eggs that you guys submitted in earlier in this project, about last week, maybe even 2 weeks ago. But here it is. This egg, our Slowpoke Well encounter, is a... His face just went. That's crazy. That's crazy. We just got a Sudowoodo. That's actually awesome, because this is an older video game, obviously. So Bonsly isn't actually in this gen. So we basically just got a fully evolved Pokemon out of an egg. That is absolutely wild. Now, of course, I'm sure you guys already know this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyways. Every single encounter in this project, everyone that gets hatched from an egg, will be nicknamed after a member here on the channel. So if you want a chance to be nicknamed after any encounter in this project, become a member. There's a join button at the top of the description if you do want to help support the channel, and it goes the extra mile, and it truly does mean everything. It helps out so freaking much. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to name this Sudowoodo. Oh God, I knocked over a bottle of Febreze that was sitting on my desk. I'm very sorry. I'm going to go ahead and I want to name this Sudowoodo. Let's name it Zaya, who is a tuning here on the channel, and just that alone, that means the world to me. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to Z, we're gonna go A, we're gonna go Y, and then one more A. We got Zaya, the Sudowoodo. Nice and powerful Pokemon right there. Now, we are gonna be putting this thing back into the PC, because here's the thing. When it comes to me and Nuzlocke, I try my best sometimes, particularly in solo stuff. When it comes to collab stuff, obviously things are very, very different, or even versuses and stuff, because it's just a different mentality. It's a different strategy when it comes to the gameplay. But I absolutely love to try my best to not switch out Pokemon, to not switch out my encounters. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to withdraw Kachiro, there we go, and now we're still rocking out with our full squad. That's why the layout doesn't change when I put Kachiro in the party, so then that way we can do the egg swap, because I know I'm a little bit weird, but I just really like to do my Nuzlocke that way. I try my best not to swap out my Pokemon in my encounters. I feel like that's a little bit more challenging as well. Like, we have a freaking Cyndaquil sitting in the PC right now, which is absolute power, obviously. but I didn't swap it out. I think it's really cool to try to play this game with the mons that I get right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And plus, that creates for more obscure Pokemon. Like, you never see coughing in a playthrough, I guess. Or even, what's the super obscure one that we have right now? The Pineco. You know, obviously, if I were to try to play this game super duper legit and have a powerful squad, like, bro, I would get rid of that Pineco immediately for the Cyndaquil. But I think it's really cool to use a little bit more weaker and obscure mons. It's a bit more challenging. I don't know. I think it's more exciting this way, personally. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. If you think that's a little bit weird, let me know. I don't know. I'm just curious to get your guys' opinions on that, I suppose. But anyways, stop taking tails. Yeah, just try to defeat all of us. Yo, bet I'm going to defeat all of you. There's like, what, 4 Team Rocket grunts in this? Well, of course, we're going to take you all out so hard. I don't really have the best threat for that one, to be honest. Does that Team Rocket grunt look kind of like not Jesse and James? It's the other Team Rocket grunts from the anime, Butch and Cassidy. I'm pretty sure their names are. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, because I'm sure you guys know that way better than I do. But I'm pretty sure Butch and Cassidy, if I'm not mistaken. Is it me, or does that grunt look a lot like Cassidy from the anime? Honestly, I want to go ahead and I want to look it up right now, just while it's on my brain, while it's on my mind. I want to see what does Cassidy look like from the Pokemon anime. This Hoot-Hoot's going to go for Foresight. That's not a problem at all, because Loxus is probably going to one-shot this Hoot-Hoot with a nice and powerful Thunder Shock. Get stabbed, super effective. We're 4 levels above. I'm not very worried about this Hoot-Hoot. So let's look up Cassidy, Pokemon anime. I want to see what does Cassidy look like. I'm very curious. Okay, yeah, I'm not wrong. I am not wrong. I'm not wrong at all. Hold up. Yeah, I'm sorry I went, like, just a little bit silent for a second. But, like, I'm not wrong at all, bro. I'm not wrong at all. Okay. We're going to take out whatever other mon this grunt has. What's it about to be? What is it about to be? A Jigglypuff? All right, cool. We're just going to hit no. We don't have any fighting type Pokemon that's super effective on Jigglypuff, so we can just let you come out. It's Pooty! Shout out to the 4-way versus. You guys have got to go check out that project if you have not yet. It's a 4-way versus. I'm playing Pokemon Red. We're going against Pokemon Blue, which is Asteroid Mania videos. We just paralyzed the Jigglypuff. That's awesome. We also have Pokemon Yellow, Game Boy Luke, and then we have Pokemon Green with my boy Dylan. You're not a gamer. We're all racing through the first 4 Pokemon games. It's such a fun project. I love our banter. I'm really personally trying my best in the gameplay right now, and the competition is crazy. We are actually neck and neck when it comes to recording and everything. It's awesome. It's so much fun. But anyways, highly recommend. Go check it out. Such a great project. So I just took out what I think is your last Pokemon, right? And we also grew to level 14. That is absolutely incredible. I love that so much. So here we go. Boom. There we go. Rocket Grunt was defeated. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. That looks so similar. Like, hold up. I want you guys to see this real quick, okay? Oh, man, my camera isn't going to focus very well. Whatever, we're going to make it focus. We're going to literally just make my camera focus, okay? So we're going to go like that, and then let me just tap on my camera real quick. Boom! And it's not the most focused. Hold on, let's try that one more time. Autofocus. Gosh, it's still pretty... That's actually a little bit better because my screen darkened. It does that when it gets about to go into its own, like, auto lock. But it's still pretty washed out. Whatever. Cassidy from the anime. Let's autofocus you back in. Perfect! And now I bumped my camera, so let's move you back so that I'm centered in the layout. Gosh, you guys are witnessing all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff right now. So gotta just hit it just a little bit more. Boom. Perfect. I'm nice and centered. I like that. But anyways, yeah, no, this grunt looks nearly identical to Cassidy from the anime, which is crazy. The only thing that's a little bit different is actually the hair. The grunt has red hair, but Cassidy actually has blonde in the anime, and I didn't actually know that. But anyways, we just picked up a poison cure berry, so now we will not be poisoned any longer in this project. How is our squad looking with health? We have 7 health taken out of Loxus right there. Loxus is also level 14, so I actually want to put Loxus up in front. I know Loxus is actually getting pretty over-leveled compared to the rest of the squad. I promise when Loxus evolves into the Flaffy, I'm going to start leveling up the rest of the Mon so then everything's even across the board. Because I don't want to have just one over-leveled Mon on the team compared to the others. I feel like that'd be lame and not as interesting to watch. It wouldn't be as entertaining of a project and not as challenging when it comes to the gameplay. So I definitely want to make sure that we have Loxus not getting over-leveled, but I really want that Flaffy. It'd be so cool to have a Flaffy on this playthrough. because Flaffy is one of my favorite mons, and it would be so awesome to actually get an Pooty! It would be awesome to get to have a Ampharos, because Ampharos has literally locked this from the Pokemon Emerald Egglocke, which is a little bit of a prequel to this project they're watching right now, the Crystal Egglocke, which I know is weird because Crystal came before Emerald, but whatever, you guys know. You guys already get what I'm trying to portray, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, this Jigglypuff just went for Sing, which is annoying, but it's all good. We're just going to wait for Loxus to wake up, and then we can go for one more Thundershock, take out Jigglypuff, and we can get out of this battle scot-free. Wake up, Loxus! Jesus, this is annoying. Enemy Jigglypuff just went for Defense Curl. That's not the greatest thing ever, but it's fine. We can... Can we please just land our Thundershock? Please, and another Defense Curl. That's just annoying, Pooty. If you don't know what I mean, by the way, whenever I say Pooty, Pooty is actually the Japanese name for Jigglypuff. So, in case you guys don't know, if there is anyone who's unfamiliar with the lore and back history of the Pokemon franchise, Pokemon Green was actually the original Pokemon game that was in Japan when the games were first created. Originally, it was Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green that very first came out. Before Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Green was actually the very first Pokemon game in Japan. It was never released in America, though. In America, they fixed a lot of the graphical problems, a lot of the in-game under-the-hood type stuff. I don't know this stuff exactly well. I'm not the most familiar with the Pokemon history, but I kind of got a vague understanding of it, I suppose. But they fixed a lot of under-the-hood problems with Pokemon Green and then re-released it as Pokemon Blue for the West, for America. You're about to send out the spinner rack. That's actually fine. We have Tamara here on the squad to be able to go for a peck, and that will be super effective on the spinner rack because obviously I'm sure you guys are already aware of this, but why is super effective on Bug? The more you know. But anyways, as I was saying, so Pokemon Green is actually the original Pokemon game from Japan. So it's so cool that we're actually doing a versus of Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, you know, the original trilogy, but we also threw Green in there, which is the original Pokemon game just in general, hailing from Japan. One of literally the very first Pokemon game ever released. So it's so cool to be racing through these games. Slugma is the final Pokemon that's going to be sent out. Unfortunately, we do not have a water type. However, we do have Noah. So I kind of want to send out Noah. Now, we don't have any rock type moves on Noah except for Sandstorm, but that's not actually a rock move. It's just a rock weather thing. So it's just residual damage. It doesn't quite work. But we can go for some bites. And honestly, what can a Slugma do to Noah? I think we'll be set with some bites. It's not quite stab. It's not quite super effective, but it is powerful nonetheless. But anyways, as I was saying, so Pokemon Green, because it was never actually released in the States, the game is exclusively in Japanese. So it's a little bit wild that we're playing this game for our 4-person versus. We're having Dylan play this game, right? But we had to translate it into English so then that way, you know, Dylan could actually play the game. So he knew what things were being said and how to actually progress and move forward and all that stuff. So it's also kind of poorly translated, to be honest, into it's kind of broken English, admittedly, and it's just the funniest thing ever to watch him get to play it. So whenever I see a Jigglypuff, I just keep thinking Pooty, because that's Jigglypuff's name from Pokemon Green, which is translated into broken English from Japanese. It's just very interesting stuff, in my opinion. So I highly recommend checking out the 4-way versus if you haven't seen it yet. It will be in the outro of this video if you are curious. But anyways, what do you want? If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy. This right here is technically an admin. Technically, I know it says Rocket Grunt, I know, but at least in Heart Gold Soul Silver right here, this is an admin, so I'm going to treat it as a boss battle. It's level 14. You send out a Magnemite. That low-key scares me because that is more super effective than anything else on my team right now, and Electric isn't actually the best matchup for our team. If anything, it's actually the worst matchup for our team. We're going to go ahead and hit him with a tackle. That did nothing at all. I don't want to hit him with another tackle. We're going to get out of here right now. You know what actually scares me the most about a Magnemite, especially with it being level 14? We're going to send out Noah because I think that might be our best bet against a Magnemite. If it has Sonic Boom, we very well could lose this playthrough. We have Supersonic right here, so he actually did just confuse Noah. So that means that every single turn, he may or may not hit himself in confusion. We're going to go for a... did I accidentally go for Pursuit? I meant to go for Sandstorm. I think I misclicked. I totally misclicked. That's not what I meant to do at all. Dark is not very effective on the Steel typing because obviously in this gen, Magnemite is Steel and Electric, no longer just pure Electric like he was in the first generation. So it's not very effective. I don't think he actually has Sonic Boom. Don't hit yourself. Please don't hit yourself. Perfect! So we landed the Sandstorm. Now we're going to have a little bit of residual damage going on this Magnemite, which is great. Electric really does scare me. Electric counters our team so much. I cannot wait for the day that Noah has a ground move, so then that way we can actually have an answer for Electric type Pokemon, because seriously, Electric counters our squad the most. We have a bad Electric weakness, in my opinion, outside of Larvitar, obviously, but we don't have any ground type moves on Larvitar, and ground is the only type that's super effective on Magnemite. I'm sure you guys are already aware of that. But if there's someone in the comments that could let me know, I'd appreciate it like crazy. When does Larvitar get a ground move? Thank you so much if you do respond and help me out and give me a little bit of advice. Don't hit yourself. I said don't hit yourself, Noah. Gosh, please listen. Tackle. Okay. If you get me below 20, I'm going to potion right then and there, because I am so scared when it comes to Sonic Booms. Noah's confused. You hit yourself one more time. Oh my gosh, don't go below 20. You're below 20. Don't go for Sonic Boom. Oh, thank God! That scared me. That scared me so much. That scared me so much. The Sandstorm rages on. I guess Magnemite is actually not affected by Sandstorm because it's Steel type. I should have known that. That's a kind of stupid play on my part. I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. That was very stupid on my part of things. I'm sure I'm going to get roasted in the comments for that one, but it's fine. If you're going to roast me in the comments, please just give me the most creative roast possible. And you know what? I'll heart the most creative roast that you have for me down in the comments right now. So anyways, as I said, I am scared of Sonic Boom, but I actually don't think that it has Sonic Boom. I'm pretty sure we're fine. If it had Sonic Boom, it would have gone for it by now. So I think we're good. We're just going to keep going for bites. I know it's not doing the most amount of damage, but we really don't have anything else that's a good play on a Magnemite, I suppose. We keep getting confused. Is there anything else that I could potentially go out into? We really don't have anything else that would be good against Magnemite. I mean, I suppose I could try Loxus again. I mean, like, okay, Bite's not doing a lot. Obviously, normal moves won't do a lot because it's part Steel. Magnemite, Magneton especially, if we ever run into those, oh Jesus, that would be bad. Just counters our team like crazy, especially level 14 one. This is a high level one. I want to test the wattage with the Thundershock. I want to see if it'll potentially possibly do more. I don't really see it. Oh, that was a crit. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to go for one more Thundershock. I think Thundershock might be the best to bet. I think that will do the most amount of damage. Let's go for one more Thundershock. Let's scout out how much this is potentially about to do. Okay, cool. That does at least a little bit more. You're going to go for one more Supersonic, and you landed it this time, which is very annoying because now we are confused. But it's fine because Loxus is going to break out of confusion right now. Loxus! What the heck, bro? What the heck, Loxus? You came all the way from the Emerald Egglocke just to hit yourself in confusion. I am offended about this. What the heck, Loxus? Don't hit yourself again. Thank you so much. We landed the Thundershock. Can it kill? Not quite. Now, if this Team Rocket admin right here, I know it said Grunt, but I'm treating it like an admin because it's basically a boss battle. It isn't Heart Gold until Silver. Okay, don't judge me. Do not heal. I don't think it's going to heal because we just entered a turn, and it would have healed by now if the AI decided to. But we just landed the Thundershock. Down goes the Magnemite. No problems at all. That actually could have been terrible, to be honest. That was a very terrifying battle just because Magnemite his numbers on our team. It counters our team perfectly, which is crazy. Can we get the level up? Not quite. Almost there. Can Noah get a level up? Not quite, but probably almost there. The Rockets admin was defeated. Let's go, my dudes. You did okay today, but wait till next time. Oh my goodness, bro. This game is so much fun. I really do love the older Pokemon games like crazy. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. Now, you can have fun watching us stir up trouble. Boom! And they teleported away. This game is crazy, bro. This game is crazy, bro. And now we're going to save the Slowpokes. Let's go. Way to go, Ryan. Team Rocket is ticking off. My back's better, too. Wow, that is convenient. Thank you so much for your back being better after we took care of Team Rocket. What the heck, Kurt? Let's get out of here. And we teleported on out. of the well. And with all that being said, there should be a lot of Slowpokes out here just in the overworld of Azalea Town. Here they are. We saved them. We did it, my dudes. We saved the Slowpokes. That is just really exciting. I'm very proud of myself for that one. Now let's make sure to heal up our squad so then that way we are just doing good health-wise, and we are going to be having a gym battle in the next episode. You heard me right. In the next episode, we're going to be taking on another gym leader. Look at me go, making progress in the game with no deaths. I'm proud of myself, to be honest. But anyways, with all that being said, thank you, everybody, so much for watching today's episode of the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Egglocke. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you all tomorrow with the next episode where we're going to be taking on Bugsy, the second gym leader of the Johto region. If you're excited, I hope to see you there. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. You already know the drill, and it means the world to me if you did any of those 3 things. I'll catch you all tomorrow with the next episode. Thank you for everything. It means the world to me. Peace, peace. So here's the thing. Frank is also going to be cosplaying when we go to AWA, and we've been looking around for like different anime characters that he could potentially go as, but we kind of can't like stick on one. So if you guys have any suggestions.
So I was going to do Edward Elric, and I still might do Edward Elric. I'm trying to find a good character that A, I love, B, is easy to pull off, C, doesn't require a mask.